baby. English shoe. Oh, that is so bright. Level 5. Han? Cry where? Layton's Mr. Journey, Katrielle, and the Millionaires Conspiracy Deluxe Edition. Ultra. Is it me? Well, it's not. New game. And the name? My name is Gouda. Gouda. Okay. The story of the characters in these games are entirely factional. Factional? Fictional. Factional. Factional. Factiona. It's a fact. It's a girl.
Daddy?
Wait. He had a daughter?
Where are you going? Daddy?
Why are you leaving your daughter? Why is he leaving his daughter? Daddy! So I guess this is okay. So I guess this game takes a lot. You know, there's a time skip. Looks like. She cried.
Right then.
Okay. What? She just jumped and her outfit changed? Nani? I wish I could do that. She teleported. Oh my god. Bro, say Akihiro Hino.
Today's the day. My journey as a detective starts here.
Detective. She's a detective. It's London. Big Ben. Opening theme music, girls. Oh, I bet if I play that in Japanese, there might be a singer, a lyrics. It is always I bet. It's always like this, you know. The Western side gets the opening with no lyrics. I bet there's a lyrics in Japanese version or something.
Dear Lucy, I've opened a detective agency on one of London's most happening streets.
Layton. Oh well, fuck it.
Any mystery solved. That's the Layton Detective Agency's motto.
No, what is that? That is stupid. I don't want to.
I can't wait to find out what mysteries are waiting for
Well,
me.
I'm not, because the puzzles are stinky.
You must come and visit me if you have the time. Yours faithfully, Katrielle.
Oh god, here we go. Lady and a Tramp, Brolock. Okay. Damn.
Phew.
They got some openings in this
There, all
game.
done.
God damn.
Hey, you there!
Did that dog speak? Nani?
Who said that? Was it you?
Can you really solve any mystery?
Oh, a talking dog.
You're not surprised?
It's only talking.
It's only talking.
Is it true? Huh? I want some proof. Can you really solve any mystery? Seeing you hang that sign gives me an idea. Let's see you try your paw at this puzzle.
Paul. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Puzzle up, care for a cake? I mean, yes. The letter K has fallen down from the sign above the cake shop. Use the 3 triangles to make the letter K inside the box. Place the hand over a triangle using the left stick, then pick up the triangle holding down A. Once you grab it, you can move it around with the left. Oh, it's real. I always play the later games on, you know, on DS or 3DS, so it feels weird to playing a Switch now. The K is formed, then success. Manage this with this blade. Automatically place the triangles carefully. Well, it could be a car face, you know. How the fuck? I'm gonna make a Keiku. Keiku? Oh, I can see it. Like that. Right? Is that K enough for you? No? Oh, there we go. K! No K! That is a K!
This is an interesting one. And that's how it's done.
And that's how it's done. You did it, the sun is fixed and the shop is open again. Care for a cake, anyone? Strawberry cake? Yeah. Some bonuses? Yeah, I don't really care about bonus stuff.
All right. You seem to be up to scratch.
Thank you. Why don't you step inside?
There's no milk though. No water for Trinku. No dog food either. No treats.
So, what can I do for you?
Look at me. It's obvious.
What?
What?
I'm a talking dog.
So?
Yes, I can see that.
And?
And? All right then. And I have total amnesia.
Ah, a dog with amnesia.
If I could just remember my
She has
parents,
a small hat on
it
her.
might make more sense. I feel like I'm me, but not really me. I don't even know if I'm pedigree.
Is that all?
No, that's not all.
That's not all? Then
I want
what?
you to find out who I really am.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. I'm a talking dog.
Got anything else? A diabolical box that kills you?
Hey,
a letter from the future?
Hey!
A relic from an ancient
Hey,
civilization?
those are the...
Nothing like that?
Those are reference to older games.
This is my first inquiry.
Those were the reference to the
Perhaps it's
older
fake.
Layton games.
All
The
right,
previous Layton
any
games.
clues?
Well, not everyone can hear me talk.
There's a Pandora's box. Pandora's
Some can,
box.
Some can't. It's very rare to find someone who can, actually.
Unwound future.
That dog! It just spoke! Oh.
And here's another rare someone who can hear you talk.
Who's this?
Apparently, he's my assistant. I told him I don't need help, but he won't listen.
Overly dogged. No one wants that.
What's all this about, Miss Layton?
This talking dog wants me to solve the mystery of who he is and where he comes from. So, we've had our first inquiry.
Incredible, Miss. Such a fascinating case from day one. Your reputation obviously precedes you.
So, I don't believe you told me your name.
Ernest. Ernest Greaves.
Ernest? His name is Ernest? Ah,
That's just what he's like.
I see.
Have I said something wrong?
Anyway.
I can't even remember my own name.
Well, do you remember anything else at all?
I've got a vague memory of a tower or something falling down, and then lightning flashing across the sky.
That's it.
Goodness, golly, not much to go on, is it?
Who are you?
golly.
It certainly isn't. I've no other cases at the moment, so why not? I'll do what I can.
You will? Well, that's great!
Oh, but I must insist on my fee, even for man's best friend.
Fee.
Oh, I'm not poor.
Well, here's the paperwork then. Now, you'll need a name. How about Cheryl?
Cheryl.
Shell?
You said you can't remember your name. So, I've thought of one for you.
Cheryl?
With inspiration from the famous Sherlock Holmes. It
Cheryl.
really suits you.
Oh, that's splendid, sir. Being
Okay.
named after such a prestigious figure, I mean.
Like I said, who asked you anyway?
Look. Here. Shirl O.C. Combs. Shirl is a great name.
For a girl?
Don't yap, Shirl.
Stop calling me that.
Surely there's no need to get angry.
Cat, are you in?
Ah. Inspector Hastings.
Hastings. That's a big ass nose. Save my progress? Yes, please. Inspector Hastings, whatever is the matter, you look positively beside yourself. You won't believe what's happened. Who is this loud-mouthed, long-nosed nerd? He's got more color than me. This is Inspector Hastings. Cheryl from Scotland Yard. Despite appearances, he's actually responsible for ensuring London's safety. What's that mutt doing here? Don't tell me you gone and bought yourself a pet cat. A pet? A pet? Do I look like a pet? Don't answer that. Ah, it looks as though Inspector Hastings can understand what you're saying, Cheryl. Bro, there's a giant walking moai in the office. Of course he can. Like I said, it's an exclusive club. Most people just hear woofs and barks. And yet in the straw poll of those present here, and 2 of the 3 are in the club. Very exclusive. I can help it if it's super snitch here. It's in one of the in-London ones. What are you bothering about, cat? Sorry, Inspector, to answer your question, no, Cheryl is in a pet. Rather, he's my very first client, the first to have signed on the dotted line and enlist my services. Well, strictly speaking, miss, I can't say anything. Of course, he's digitally impaired. An excellent observation, Ernest. Let me rephrase that then. First to have put his paw print on my paperwork. Is this some kind of wind-up? But anyway, we haven't got the time to be discussing pets. I've got a case I need you on, cat, and I need you to on right now. How intriguing. Why the urgency? And why do you need me in particular, Inspector? Because we all know you're the best. You have proved that when you have helped me out in the past. With your little gray cells on the case, we'll have it solved in no time, I think. I hope. Well, probably. His confidence in you is inspiring, cat. Don't you worry, Inspector. There's no other case in the world that Miss Layton couldn't crack. Any mystery solved? That's the Layton Detective Agency motto, you know. Well, let's hope you can put your money where your mouth is, because we need all the help we can get on this one. Perhaps it's time you told us what has actually happened, Inspector. But it's hard to believe, to be honest. I mean, you never expect something like that to get nicked. Something being stolen? A burglary case, is it? Of sorts, yeah, but not your average run-of-the-mill burglary. This affects everyone in London, in the whole of Britain. Gosh, really? Whatever could be so important? I think you better just come to the scene, then I'll explain everything. That sounds like a very good idea. Lead the way. Hello, isn't there a little matter we're forgetting here? What about figuring out my true identity? Oh yes, well, the trouble is, this new case just sounds a lot more interesting. Interesting? You decide which cases to investigate based on how interesting they are, do you? Exactly, I'm glad you understand. Well, pardon me for only being a talking dog. I really must try harder to be more interesting. Oh, now, Shirley, don't be like that. Your case is important to us, but we are experiencing a high volume of inquiries at the present, and you had one new inquiry. Never mind. Clearly the inspector here has his knickers in a twist about something. Let him jump the queue if he has to. Good, that's that settled then. Now let's get to the scene and start investigating. Where are we going, Inspector? Just down the road as it happens to Big Ben. Big Ben, the Elizabeth Tower, I presume, not Burly Benjamin who lives a few doors down, Shirley. Big Ben! Case 1, the hand that feeds. The hand that feeds. I like how there's a lot of, anime scenes. I like it. Oh, it's missing a hand! Good gracious, the hour hand! It's missing! Yep, I'm afraid so. It was reported to us this morning. That's what this is all about. One of the hands from the clock tower has been stolen. Unbelievable, isn't it? We gotta catch the hooligan who did it and get the hand back quick smart. But there are 4 clock faces on the Elizabeth Tower, aren't there? And if this one hour hand is missing, the other 3 faces will still show the correct time, surely. That's right. I mean, certainly it may be a little inconvenient perhaps, but to describe this as affecting all of Britain, isn't that a rather exaggeration? Yeah, my better half said the same thing, but it's much worse than a bit of inconvenience not knowing the right time. For some reason, the animation style reminds me of a Pokemon. Pokemon? Well, let's look some similarities. The problem is we are due to visit tomorrow from Ambassador... Who? Fuchs du Fafo? Yeah, fuck that. Oh, yes, remember reading about it in the Times. It's the anniversary of the Treaty of Rome, isn't it? But what does that have to do with the Elizabeth Tower? The ambassador is going to be received at a venue inside of the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben. And as a symbol of the timeless friendship and cooperation between our 2 lands, they planned on giving him a present. A pendant modeled on the lands of Big Ben. Oh dear. Yeah, so you can only imagine that the conversation gotta turn to the subject of the clock tower at some point. And it's not gonna look too clever if the very hands the pendant is modeled on have been half-inched by some low-life scoundrel the Met can catch. Obviously, it'll be plastered all over the foreign press as well. It's a blooming disgrace is what it is. I see, so that's why you intend on tracking down the culprit and recovering the missing hand before tomorrow's engagement. Exactly. We really need your help on this one, Cat. Of course, I'll do everything I can. Our national pride is at stake here, as you say. But that's a relief. I was worried you turned me down. Obviously, Scotland Yard will be carrying on with its own investigation at the same time. It's all hands on deck. Got officers scouring the area around the tower, so you can ask them if they got any leads. Leave it to me, Inspector. We'll get started once. Gosh, Mish, it's so rousing when you take the bull by the horns like this. Oh no, wait a minute. What now? Well, as this is our first case since the establishment of the Leighton Detective Agency, I better show you the ropes and explain how I like to carry out my investigations. Oh yes, please do, Miss Leighton. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't need tutorial though. Give me that coin, baby. Oh golly, a little coin dropped down to loot. Yes, that's the hint coin. They can buy you hints when you're solving puzzles. Of course, like the real money, once you spend them, they're guns. Only use them when you really need to. You'll find them in all sorts of places, so leave no stone unturned. I see, so hint coins are shy little creatures, are they? Come on, Cat, what are you strolling there for, eh? The case, woman, the case. Now, Inspector, let's haze more speed. Investigations need to be carried out carefully, and above all, you must record everything at each step. Teaching grandma to suck eggs, aren't you? Just go over the most important items in my bag. Yeah. Well, I mean, you get enough in that bag of yours, Cat. Ever heard of that tiding? It's this crazy idea where you actually get rid of stuff you don't need. I know, it's perfectly fine as it is. The trick with any handbag is to know where to find everything and when to use when. What to use when? Good, that's covered the fundamental of the investigative process. Now it's time to put theory into practice and investigate the clock tower. The clocks are awfully high off the ground though, aren't they? Then you must zoom in, Ernest. Zoom in, miss. How do you do that? Yeah. I know this. Very naughty. It's extremely important to be thorough. Yeah. Gotta zoom in there, huh? It's true the shorthand really is missing. But of course the other clock faces all have both hands. Yeah, it's only on the one side that the shorthand's been taken. The other 3 are unaffected. Also, it's just one shorthand that we're looking for. A shorthand from one of the clocks on the Big Ben clock tower. Big Ben clock tower would be a very decisible object. Not something that would disappear easily. Obviously, we have searched all around the clock face and as well as the base of the tower. But that hands just disappeared into the thin air. Haha, this is turning into a very interesting case indeed. The Court of London doesn't know what time it is and you call it interesting? Alright, now that we know what we're dealing with, it's time we start investigating. We should start by stepping back and looking at the bigger picture again. Where we start, Miss Layton? Well, time is of the essence. We have to solve this before Ambassador... Okay. Fuchs arrives tomorrow. Let's begin by asking Inspector Hastings' team what they have learned so far. That's right. Why do the work yourself and you can get someone else do it for you? True! Nonsense, Cheryl. We can't afford to duplicate effort, that's all. Of course. Come along then, you two. No time to lose. Coming, miss. Let somebody else do the walk. Hey. Inspector Hastings, can you summarize what you have found out so far? Not a fat lot, really. There was a Bobby on the beat here last night who confirmed nothing was amiss at 11:50. It wasn't until 6 this morning that we got a report from a town local who happened to glance at the clock. We came to confirm the report straight away and found it to be true. The hour and was well and truly gone. So at 11:50 last night the clock was fine, but by 6 this morning the hand was missing. Guess we're playing detective game now. I guess the concept changed, huh? So we're looking at a window of about 6 hours in which the crime was committed. All 6 games were just, about puzzles. So that's about detective stuff, mystery stuff, I guess. That's about the size of it, yup. Wasn't there anybody else who looked at the clock tower in that 6-hour window? We're looking into that now. I got officers asking locals if they saw anything. There must be someone who looked at the clock in all that time. No doubt, if we went door to door, we could find some witnesses. We just don't have that kind of time. So we just have to manage with that what we know already, you mean? Pretty much, and those hands are massive. It would have taken someone a fair old while to make off with it, that's for sure. 6 hours. 6-hour window? Fit the clue in the right place? As your investigation progresses, you'll unearth a certain key piece of information that form clues. Each case has 6 clues to uncover, and once you have found all 6, you'll be able to solve the case. Clue may arise from the statement that appear to have nothing to do with anything. Can you use your sleuthing skills to piece it all together? According to Inspector Hastings, the clock hand must have been stolen in the roughly 6-hour window between 11:50 PM last night and 6 AM this morning. That's when the family was killed. It's so exciting to be investigating a case at last. What do we do first, miss? We start by interviewing members of the public, Ernest. Gosh, that sounds like a proper detective work. Let's find out if anyone around here has noticed what's wrong with the clock tower and if they might have a useful information for us. I missed the founder! There are rather a lot of passers-by here, aren't there? How do we know who to ask? The more people we talk to, the better, so let's get started. It's a buff man. Top of the morning to ya. Got a minute to answer a few questions. Alright. I'm investigating the extraordinary disappearance of the little in a Big Ben. See? Dukeless dirt. Duckless. So did either of you happen to see anything around these parts last night, such as, for instance, a person... Jacksepticeye? Top of the morning! A person or persons transporting a large and alike object. Gosh, he gets straight to the point, doesn't he? He's asking the very questions I was about to ask him. Oh, where's me madness? Sorry, I'm Dudeless Dirt. Everyone calls me Doe. I'm a reporter with the London Times. See, are you readers at all? Oh, let's say, personally, I think the London Times is the best paper in the city. You're too kind, lad, although I do make it my mission to dig up the most dirtiest of dirt and uncover the most unsavory of suits. And at present, as I mentioned aforementionedly, I am investigating the disappearance of the Big Ben's hand. As it happens, we're investigating the same thing. Perhaps you might share anything you have learned. Sorry, investigating, you say? Well, there's a turn up for the books. You don't look like detectives, I must say. If I had to guess, I'd have bet you as a young couple out walking your lovely dog on this delightful morning. Well, I'm a detective. Haven't you heard of Layton Detective Agency? Layton? I know of the famous Professor Layton, of course, but I didn't realize he had an agency or people in his employee. Always nice to have signed up with a complete unknown. Really inspires confidence. Oh, what a blow, mind you. I didn't really expect anything different. Don't worry, Miss Layton. You'll be famous soon enough. I'm quite certain of that. Anyway, as it happens, I was at the office all evening yesterday, penning my latest article. I did not observe Big Ben at all, and I'm afraid to say that my own investigation is just getting underway. I have nothing to impart at the present time. I see. Well, thank you anyway. I wish you all the very best with your ongoing investigative activities, of course. Likewise, sir. Good luck with yours. And hiccup for iconic Big Ben, petty crime, or international conspiracy. Alarm bells ring across Britain. Well, how long has it been, would you say? How long? I'm sorry, do we know each other? I'm pretty sure I've never met you before, sir. Statchen, Scarfen? Know each other? In a way, yes. In a way, no. Being his scarf's too tight? People are like leaves washed along in the river, sometimes meeting, sometimes parting. That's true. Holy potato, old man! You have rather lost me, I'm afraid I am. Don't suppose you noticed anything about the Elizabeth Tower last night, did you? I started dreaming sweetly by nightfall yesterday. You're an early sleeper, are you? So you wouldn't have seen anything. Is that all you wanted? I tell you what, how about a little puzzle to occupy the mind? I say a puzzle? The world is full of puzzles, Ernest. Sometimes during the course of investigation, people do come up with puzzles for you to solve. It's all part of the process. So let's see what sort of puzzle we're dealing with here. The Hands of Time? The clock is currently showing the time as 3:30 PM. It would be nice if the hands of the clock would show midnight. What would be the minimum number of places you need to touch on the clock to show the desired time? Show midnight? Well, it needs to be... Oh, minimum number of places you need to touch? I mean, you don't have to touch it, you just gotta wait for it. 0, bitch.
I've seen how to solve this now. Puzzles are made for solving.
Yeah. No need to be midnight, you just wait. There was no need to touch the clock at all. All you needed to do was wait for the midnight to come. See? See? Very impressive. Let's hope you tackle all the puzzles you're going to face so convincingly. We investigated all we can around here. I would suggest we head closer to the tower. To the scene of the crime at last. I said this is rather exciting. I need to explain to you how we move around during the investigation. Do an I? Press Y? Okay. Yeah. Looks like we can get inside the Elizabeth Tower from that entrance there. So let's head over and see what we can find out. Let's go. The entrance to the clock tower looks to be over there. Oh, the police officer seems to be examining something. Let's ask them what they have found. Give me that. Thank you. Oh shit. 1-2-1-2. Oh, hi there. Perfect weather for a run, isn't it? Cool. Good run, well done. Good run, well done. Okay. It must be a pleasant place for jogging here with all the green space. Yes, I love it. I've done 50 laps already today. 50, I'm good run. By the way, I've been running in cities all around the world. I just can't get enough. I like marathons and other events, but ordinary city streets are my favorite place to run. I just love exercising as I watch other people going about their business. Jesus Christ, she needs to eat. She needs to eat something. I like doing puzzles to exercise my brain too and to keep my mind off my aching muscles. I just came across a great one. Actually, try it. She does. Bubble blast. Shoot bubbles from the cannon to burst all of the bubbles flowing in the air. To pop bubbles, you need to form a chain linking bubbles of the same number horizontally and or vertically. The chain must contain at least as many bubbles as the number displayed on the bubbles in it. Ammo is replenished after each shot, but you need to burst all the bubbles within the maximum shot limit. Well, shit. Now save the 4 for now. Or do I need to save the 4? There we go.
I've seen how to solve this now. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
You did all of the bubbles pop up. If you don't get the order right, you run out of shots. Yes, that's it. Nice one. 1-2, 1-2. Alright, I'm ready to push on. Beat the pain. Haha, good luck. I'm going to stay in London for a while. I think there are lots of places around the city where I like to run. I want to make sure I see as much as I can while I'm here. Maybe I'll see you around sometime. Bye then. Bye then. PC beat. Hello, Miss Layton. Inspector Hastings has instructed us all to give you full cooperation. Wonderful, so I don't need to explain. Could you just tell us what you have found out so far? I'd be glad to, miss. We have ascertained that on the night in question, that being last night, there was no one here. No one at all? Not even a janitor or something? Correct, there's a room behind the large clock face is known as the clock room. However, this room was locked overnight. Is the clock tower always empty overnight? Except for when works are ongoing, yes, when the servicemen are in, they sometimes work late apparently. Last night the servicemen knocked off early it seems, but there was no one around who might have seen the thief. Sorry not to have better news for you. Hello, Miss. Let me see. Oh, yes, that's right. Miss Layton, Inspector Hastings has mentioned you. DC Booker. Here it is. You're assisting with our investigation, I see, so we are to share information and resources. Thank you, officer. That will be very helpful. Another on the ball, detective is it. Yes, this is DC Nick Booker, one of the Inspector Hastings' men. Nick Booker, thrown into a profession, was he? Perhaps you'd be so kind as to tell us what you have learned about the case so far. Yes, well, according to our inquiries, it seems there's been an outbreak of metal theft in the capital recently. Metal theft. Yes, I think that's what it says here. Yes, metal being stolen from factories and warehouses. Really, what on earth would anyone steal a piece of metal for? Some metals are valuable in earnest, and thieves can sell scrap made from them from high price. Yes, according to my notes here, the missing clock hand was made of, yes, here it is. A very valuable metal that would fetch a good price if sold. Should we continuing along this line of investigation? I see, metal theft. Well, thank you for your help, DC Booker. Don't mention it, madam. I'm just doing what it says here in my notebook. Okay. Now we have spoken to the investigating officers. I think it's time we had a look inside the clock tower. But it's locked, isn't it? Should we talk to the PCP, do you think? Excuse me, PCP, would you be so good as to allow us entry into the clock tower? Yeah, yes, of course. Inspector Hastings gave us instructions to cooperate fully with you, Miss Layton. Step right in. Thank you. We'll come in with me. I was warning you, if you want, it's one long staircase. When you get inside, I hope your leg muscles are working. Oh, yes. Well, yes. Let's head inside. Golly, what upstairs? My feet are killing me. Ernest, Greaves, you should be ashamed of yourselves getting tired out so easily. You're panning harder than he is. Oh look, it's spectacular. Never seen the internals of the clock tower before. Magnificent. Being inside such a huge important landmark like this is rather splendid, isn't it? The clock face and the clocks are so enormous. Yes, it's quite exciting, being allowed inside a place that's off limits for most people. Alright, you two, get over yourself. Just remembered something I forgot to mention before. But what's that? Sometimes as you're investigating, you come across something unexpected. Unexpected, miss? Puff. So make sure you investigate all those nooks and crannies carefully. Let's give it a try now. Yeah. Let me save the game. Alright, that is gonna be all for today though.